Still says we're going live. Okay, I'm live.
Are you? I don't see you.
I don't know. Am I? There are 11 people watching. It says we've been live for 5-6 seconds. Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me? Just put something in the chat if you can hear me.
Oh, I'm getting a video.
Probably all watching an ad right now.
Yeah, so give it a minute.
Give you a minute.
I'm skipping.
Hi! Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, it's Jub Jub. She's a special scaly friend. So she has actually been, hello, from Canada. She has actually been in information for the past couple of months, but recently she'll be like asking at the door to come out once a week. Please not in the hair so early in the stream. Oh my goodness. Good. So she's been asking to come out, like she'll knead at the door and scratch at the door, but it's not a food response. It's just, hey, I want to come out. She's been doing that for the past couple of weeks, and she'll just ask to come out once a week. And then she stays out for a few hours. Usually all of this gets cut out of the videos that Jub Jub's in, but you don't get that. You get to see what actually happens. Oh, no.
Chantel's Critters said, hey, can't stay. We'll watch later.
Oh, okay. Thank you for popping in. Hope you have a good day. And thank you to everyone who is watching. There are 11 people. Thank you all so much for being here. So, yeah, I thought you guys just might like to see her. I know she hasn't been on the channel much. My patrons, subtle patron plug, my patrons have known about Jub Jub. I've been giving updates all morning. Ow. You'd think wearing a long sleeve hoodie sweater thingy would prevent from the Tegu's claws reaching you, but no, they don't. This is just talk about good timing. I just woke up. Well, good morning. Hello. She is growing so fast. Did we actually release that video to Patreon? I think we did.
Yeah,
we did. Again, another subtle Patreon plug. And we showed a video of Jub Jub from, I think it was the first time we ever handled her and like let her explore out of her tank with us on the couch. And she was the size of her back leg. Like her entire body was the size of her back leg. She must have just lost her green when we got her because black and white Tegus, like Jubby here, when they are first hatchlings, they have like green on their heads and then they lose that. I think after like a month and a bit, maybe. It varies from Tegu to Tegu how long they'll keep it, but it's like a really short time. And given her size, she must have just lost that green. Like she was young.
She's itty bitty.
She was itty bitty.
We decided her birthday was January 1st, right?
Yeah, we kind of just decided. Yeah.
So she's going to be 2.
We got her near the end of February, and we decided she was born on the 1st of January. So, yeah, she's going to be 2 soon. She's only going to be 2? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've had her for so much longer. I love her so much. But, yeah, we had some nice cuddles on the couch, and she was all sleepy and snuggly when I first brought her out. She's a good girl. I really love her. We have something very special planned for her. But I can't tell you all yet. Again, patrons need to know first. But we have something really cool and really special that we want to try with her. But we also want to try it with my 2 cats, Oscar and Beckett. So, and we're thinking we might do a video on it. Well, we will do a video on it. Obviously, it's really cool, and you're all going to love it. So I suggest head on over to Patreon.
Works.
Only if it works, though.
Or it'll be a wonderful epic fail video.
Yeah, like the Monty build.
Yes.
The first, don't watch that video. It's so old. It's awful. Literally, everything a year ago and older is not good quality anymore.
You were learning.
I was learning.
Okay.
I like how I still have them there because then I can see how far I've grown. But I don't know how I got people to subscribe way back when. It was awful though. The presentation was awful. There were so many pauses. It was really like, hi friends. Welcome to the All Canadian Reptile Girl. I'm Annaliese, and I'm doing it better than I am then, and I'm still doing it awful. Like, it was just... But I'm thankful for all of you who stick around and watch and help me grow, so thank you all for that. Good morning. Yeah, you you finally got the time code, the time zones right. Good for you. I have trouble with that too. I'm just like, the time's the time. Why? Can't we just universal, please? I don't care if it's off. Doesn't matter. It's an innate concept. Just be like, yeah, it's 2 p.m. here, and it's 2 p.m. here, and here it's in the afternoon. It's light out here. It's basically 8 p.m. for here. Just make it universal.
If it can be summer for Australia in December, why can't it be 2 a.m. when it's daylight here? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of.
I think that's ridiculous.
I just don't think
it doesn't work that way.
I know, but it should.
I don't know if you saw earlier. I know you're watching the chat instead of the
I
camera.
am. Sorry.
There was a hello from Maryland from Jake. So
hello, my sister lives in Maryland. My big sister. Maybe she'll pop on the stream, but she's also a very busy person. She's getting her PhD. She's probably only a few months away from that now too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my sister lives in Maryland. It's a pretty place.
Yeah, you got a hi from Spain as
And
well.
from Puerto Rico. Hello, hello. Ooh, come here. Yeah, no one likes their old videos. And I know that I try to remind myself that, like, even the YouTubers who I watch who are polished now, they'll look back on their old videos that I think are perfectly fine from a year ago and go, that's awful. How did people watch that? It's because you're the most critical of your own content, I think. So that probably has something to do with it. So, I mean, it's fine. It's just... You've been here since 500 subs. Jelly Turtle! Thank you! Oh, that's so nice! Wow. Wow. That's, you had to watch through some rough content, eh? Well, thank you for being here for so long. I'm trying to watch my ums and ahs. Those don't count, by the way. Oh, no. I'm trying to watch my ums and ahs this stream. I have avoided 10 consciously so far, I think. So, you're welcome.
Doing great, honey.
I know, right? Okay.
You're doing much better.
Josh Watersnakes, your videos are great, okay? You're doing good. Just keep going.
Where are you? You're way back here.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It's 7 p.m. here. Good evening. It's 1 p.m. here. All time zones, creating the time zone schedule across 3 time zones is crazy. No kidding. Oh, that would be awful. Good for you, though. That would have been hard work. Would you stop trying to go over to there? Yeah, people want to see you.
All right, you have a hello from
Kentucky.
Kentucky from
Hi,
Bobby
Bobby.
C. Yeah. Hello from the border of Texas. Not sure which border of Texas, but the collective border of Texas says hello.
Sup?
From Pennsylvania, from Oklahoma.
Pennsylvania's.
Hello from Canada. Hey, that's
Beckett.
where I am. Hi, baby girl. This is my other cat, Beckett. She's the less known on the channel, but she's my girl. She makes the funniest little noises. I love them. Okay. I was here since you were the 362nd subscriber again.
Oh my.
Wow, some rough content. Thank you so much for still being here. Hello from Oklahoma and from Pennsylvania. Hello, hello. Going to the next... I don't think I'm going to go to the next Animal Con, but I don't really know yet. I don't even know if that has a date yet.
We have to get our passports renewed.
We do have to get our passports renewed. Hello from Mexico.
Yes, Jose.
Only places in California that snows.
Northern California, I assume.
It hasn't been that bad this year here in southwestern Ontario. There's my Canadian accent.
Ontario.
Well, we're farther south. We're farther south than parts of Northern California. So
Yeah, we are farther south than some parts of Southern California.
Northern
California, sorry.
very different.
That's
But yeah, no, it's not been a bad winter, and I kind of, it's weird. I'm on edge because it's really cold outside and it'll smell like snow, but then the next day it's like spring. Spring's my favorite season, by the way, for anyone out there who wants to know. Not just because I'm born in spring, it's because it's the best season, in my opinion, for me. For me.
Can you just, I'm going to move this a little bit. Can you just tell me, because the top of your head's cut off.
My head's not cut off here.
No, it's not cut off here.
Oh, okay.
See, she's fine.
All right.
I subbed when Adam shouted you out. Yeah, you and a bunch of other people. I really am grateful to his support. He's actually at the expo that's going on today, and I think I'll talk about a bit more why I'm not there right now in a bit. Just when we have a few more people, because I know some people were asking if I would be there. But he's been doing stuff on Instagram about the live stream all morning, so you should definitely go and see that when
He's the
you're not
official
done here.
host for all of them now, right?
Yeah, because he is the official host for all of the expos across Canada now. So that's a big job. So, yeah, but good for him. Exactly. Non-binary programmer, my thought is that if you aren't looking back and cringing at your old stuff, then you aren't improving that much. Exactly. And that's what I try to keep in mind.
You've improved a lot then.
Yeah. Oh, especially from the welcome video. That's not up. That's not allowed to be seen.
No.
But we kind of thought of doing like something that might be fun would be like doing a reaction video to my first video or something like that. But then again, I'm just going to be hiding behind a pillow trying to cover my ears, just screaming.
Annaliese hanging her head and crying. No.
Just sobbing. How? How? Oh. No, come back here. Stop that.
Oh, Patreon extra, we get to see the welcome video.
Oh no, you don't want that though. I'm serious, you don't.
Yeah, but we could do that.
Yeah, in the bloopers of that video is actually the only time Apricot was ever seen on film.
Yeah.
She was my very first snake, and she died of like a seizure almost. We were told that she was 4 years old. We think she was like a lot older than that, given just the signs of old snakes. They kind of have more faded colors than they should. Beckett, come back here.
I just don't want her rubbing the.
Yeah. She doesn't do that as bad as Oscar, yeah. She wouldn't hold her body up that great, even though she should have been a strong, healthy snake, given where she lived before she came to us, or like what her environment was like. So we think she was like an old girl, but yeah. My first ever snake named
She was in
Apricot.
blue in that video too. Like
She was
just like
that was really close to the end too with her.
Yeah, I think she was less than a month after that she passed.
Yeah, I was really sad.
Oh, you were devastated.
I was.
So bad.
I actually have one of her snake sheds is in a little pendant that's attached to my keychain. So yeah, I have her with me whenever I leave the house. Can we see the bloopers? Oh, by the way, the bloopers in all my old videos are awful too. I'm not even funny back then. It's funny how unfunny I was. Oh.
You were funny in your attempts to be so serious and proper, and that was entertaining.
It was just not great.
Oh, Josh is talking about, I think so did I, relating to when he subscribed when he saw you on Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he put Hobbs in one of the videos. Yeah.
Yep. He was, Hobbs is a good boy. He's been in a few of my animals have been in, Adam's videos. Dozer, I think, most notably, because he's a corn snake.
He's used
He's
it.
been in a couple.
Dozer has that, like, drama shot where he's, like, looking away and then dramatically looks at the camera.
Yeah, Blue steals the
The
camera.
blue steals the camera. He's used that quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Daniel Martin has a question. If you could go to any country in Europe, where would you like to go? He's asking from Italy because the
Italy.
snakes there are amazing.
Ooh, that would be cool. I don't know. Anywhere, really. I mean, I'm not... Okay. The thing is... I'm fine. The thing is...
Are you sure?
Well... No. But yes, I'm great. I'm not one for traveling, but at the same time, I want to travel. It's like... Half of me is like, I really want to travel, and the other half of me is like, that sounds scary. So I don't know.
You just want to be there and enjoy it.
I just
You
want to
don't
be
wanna
there and
get
enjoy it, but I just don't want to get there, and I don't want to be there while also wanting to be there, if that makes sense. I don't know.
It's like the other day with the party. Like, I want to
Yeah.
be home and have had a good time at the party,
Mhm.
but I don't want to actually go and
I want to have had that experience without having to go and have that experience. But I don't know. I'd probably go to maybe New Zealand.
That's
Italy
not
sounds
Europe.
cool.
That's
That's
not
not Europe? Oops.
That's beside Australia. Okay.
Homeschooling, everyone. There we go. That's the value of homeschooling.
We'll
Shush.
just do some.
I would like to go. I would like to see a bunch of Europe, though. I would love to do like a Europe tour, like through Europe, just to kind of see everything.
It's so
That would be
old
cool.
and really, like so much history. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Love to see a castle.
Well, that's England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, right?
Mm-hmm.
go on an
I
adventure
highly
with the
recommend
doctor.
UK in the right season just for European adders. That would be cool. I would love to see a European adder in person. I would also love to see a tuatara. That's why I said New Zealand, because I just kind of didn't realize that it wasn't part of Europe. I was just like, there. Yeah, I would love to go to the UK. Oh, she's sleepy now. You should see this paw over here. Is just here. Let's see. You should just,
Well, the eye face in
yeah.
the camera is open.
Yeah, so is this side. But here, let's see if we can get her. Oh, there we go. See, she's a sweetheart. You just gotta let her tire herself out like a toddler, because that's basically what she is. She's just a toddler with scales. What was I talking about?
I don't remember.
Sorry, did you say scales or skills?
Both.
Toddler with skills.
With skills and scales, yes. UK, yes. I would love to go to the UK. I feel like I could probably live in the UK, but at the same, because I really like rainy weather. But at the same time, I'm very easily chilled, and rainy weather can often be very chilly. So that wouldn't be good. I mean, I live in Canada, and I'm a very easily chilled person. That's not always a great combination. I get it from my mom.
That's probably why
Yeah.
you like Virginia so much.
Probably.
I
I love Virginia.
feel like you would like to travel anywhere there are cobblestone streets.
That's true.
Yeah, because those would be nice old buildings.
Oh, could you imagine wearing like high heels, like fancy, like quality, cool, pretty, elegant high heels and walking down a cobblestone street?
Yeah, and then breaking your ankle because they
Yeah.
go in
Yeah.
between the things.
No,
and
no,
you
it wouldn't be
just-
like stilettos. It would be like proper heels.
And you'd break your ankle.
We could do that in Montreal, you know.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay,
Okay.
I need to catch up with chat. I'm a homebody, but I love traveling and even started doing it by myself. That scares me. Traveling by myself. I don't think I would do that for a long time. Well, I'm also still young and should not be traveling alone, but it's still...
Also true.
Yeah.
Silence while Annaliese catches up with the chat.
Sorry, I know this is riveting.
You know, there's a reason why we're watching the chat so that you can focus on talking to people.
I know, but I want to read the chat. I want to see what my people are saying. Oh!
Yeah.
I had...
Yes.
I remember what one thing we wanted to talk about on this live stream was, but I probably should wait for more people. We'll do it now. A lot of people have names for their fan base. I want to do that too.
God, no.
Oh no.
I want to do
I'm
that
just
too.
sorry,
though.
everyone, okay? I'm so sorry.
And I need suggestions. Okay, what do you, as my fan base, want to be called?
Josh.
Oh,
Oh,
dear. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
I just, a lot of people have it.
Like who?
Brandon Ferris,
Who are Brendan?
What are they called?
Dirty Little Duders.
Duders, yeah.
Yeah, from
Oh,
I think it was from a Bob Ross thing originally that he did, and he was just like, "That's what the reptile girls." I like that one. Hey, baby, do you want to come here?
Well, and then you watch a few other people that
Yeah,
everybody
Curtis.
seems to have.
Curtis has Citizens of Curtistown. There's Connor.
Danny
Greg.
has Greg's. They're all
Yep.
called Greg.
Greg.
Yeah, but that's like a commentary tuber thing, not a.
Well, no, I mean, Reptilian Garden also has it too.
Elle's reptiles. She calls everyone reptilians.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you guys should vote. All Canadians. Yeah,
A boot followers?
Oh,
Seriously, Josh?
come on. Since when have I said a boot and it not been a joke on Canadians?
4 times.
No.
Do you want to put over here and we get someone else?
Sure, who should we
I
have?
don't know. Who you
Well, I
want to
don't know.
ask people?
Who do you want to see next? Yeah, a lot of YouTubers do it.
Nurturers.
I like
Nurturers.
that. That one's
The
cute.
nature nurturers, yep.
Make a girl.
Amphibians, no, yep.
Oh,
Honorary Canadians. I did think about that.
Oh, I like
The
that one
Hobbs
too.
crew.
Oh. Okay, you take Jubby here. And I can take a drink of my coffee that I have here that I have not been able to.
Yeah, well, go
Out of what mug, Annaliese? Turn the
Some
mug around.
merch plug. Woo! Teespring.
All Canadian Reptile Girl.
All
That's
Canadian
right.
Reptile Girl. Hashtag nurture all nature along the bottom.
So who do they want to see next?
True, I suppose, yeah. Who do you all want to see next? We have to have someone else here. Who do you want to see next? Garters.
It just right behind you.
This little guy right here.
You can open up, take one out.
Ooh, okay. Let's see who's gonna tolerate me handling you today. No one's in the water, which is odd.
Josh says, we know who I'm voting for, which I assume means Hobbs or Callie. And then Daniel
Yes.
Martin is asking for Romeo or Tessara, or Romeo and Tessara.
You come here. Whoa.
Jelly Turtle says, bring a lesser known animal.
I don't know what lesser known animal I have. You all know most of my animals. I don't want to stand up. Let me stand up. Okay. Hi. Will you come out? Oh, so calm. Yes, come here. Stop that. No, don't do that.
One's out the back of the door here.
Hey, Chupa, inside. Where did they go?
In the water.
Okay. Sometimes they launch themselves out of this enclosure, which scares me half to death. Here, we have one of them. Give me a second, little love. Hi. Oh, I should move this. Oh, 1 second. Stop it. Oh, stop it. Okay. There we go. I'm organized. Hi, sweetness. Ooh. Hi. This is one of my Lake Chapalas. He's a skittish one.
Very floppy.
They're very floppy. I've noticed with mine, they'll do kind of like what rat snakes do when they're defensive, where they're kind of like make their back into a stick if they're like on land. There we go. He's kind of calming down, but I need 2 hands to hold him, so. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much for that, buddy. Can you give me a Kleenex?
Oh,
right
right
there.
beside you.
Disgusting. Look what you did. Who asked for garter snakes? It's your fault. I don't mean that. They're adorable.
Non-binary programmer.
It's all right.
Oops, forgot about that.
It's the main thing I think of when I think of garters.
I need this. Does that change the hotspot?
Did Jump just
No,
go down
that's
to the
fine.
ground?
Yeah, she just jumped off the couch.
Okay.
She's going under the couch. She's fine.
There. Can you see her? I think I'm hiding my face well. Pretty snake, eh? Kind of calming down.
Bobby C asked for a hoggy.
We'll talk about next week's video.
Yeah, actually, next week's video is going to be about hognose snakes, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the one that's going out next week. Stop that. Come here. Hi. Yes. It should be good. We talk about.
That was 2 ums with no other words in it. Like Jelly Turtle's having a field day here.
I'm sorry.
Say it to them.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Which one is that? That's Gnu.
No,
Killer Shrew.
Joragumu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Joragumu's
Names.
gotten big.
Someone asked if
Right.
she is melanistic because she looks dark and
Oh.
beautiful.
This is one of my Lake Chapala garter snakes, so this is their natural colors. Sometimes they're a lot more blue, like this one's mom is really blue. But these are semi-aquatic and semi-arboreal snakes. They are garter species, and they are only found in and around Mexico's Lake Chapala. Hence their name, Lake Chapala garter snakes. These guys are really they're kind of rare in the hobby. They're picking up some more popularity, but they're really cool. And they're great display snakes, too.
Because they're always out and active.
They really are always out and active. But they are also... Oh, right. I was like, I had a
What
thought
just
that I
happened?
wanted to add, and then I completely forgot about it. They are also the second largest garter species. The San Francisco giant garter snake is supposedly the biggest, hence the name giant garter snake, but I think these guys might be a rival to them. just because these guys can get pretty big too, but they're considered like the second biggest. I'm gonna put this little guy back.
I don't know what Judd's doing, but I hear her.
She's walking. There you go, sweetness. Thank you.
But
Sorry for
where?
bugging you. She's over this way. She's probably behind the bookshelf
No.
or under the couch.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
she's under the couch.
Okay. Can you see her?
No, never mind. That's a slipper. Okay, now everything smells like snake musk. Way to go.
Yeah.
You're welcome. for the
Dad's
garter
got
time.
Higgins.
Higgins! Oh, are you? Oh, he is mad. He's flat. Come here, sweetness. Buddy. See how flat this guy is? I'm kind of like hide my face off screen. There we go.
There you go.
He's all flat in his neck area.
He's coming down.
He's a little grumpy.
Just a bit. But he's a good boy. And give him a second and he'll be fine. Right? Don't prove me wrong, bud.
So do you want to talk about what's going to happen because we are so close to a magic number of subscribers?
Yes. Okay, so. I think you just made a musk on me, dude. Just musk on me? Did you? Okay. So I'm just actually gonna. There. In case you poop. So we are so close to 10,000 subscribers, which is a milestone for me and for other YouTubers too, I assume. And what we are going to do when we get to 10,000 is we are going to be having a live stream. And we are also going to probably do a merch giveaway too. As you can see, I have merch. I have sweaters, shirts. I wear one in mugs. I wear a shirt in every sides that I do, side angle where I'm sitting. I'm always wearing a shirt then. And you can buy those shirts if you'd like. I'd love it if you did. And you can. Sorry, I'm trying. So we will be doing a merch giveaway and like a big live stream for 10,000 subscribers. We might end up doing a room tour. We might not. Maybe.
Or maybe
Something
we'll
we're
film
working
it
on.
in that room and then you can kind of walk
Mhm.
people around virtually.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. But we should be hitting it soon. I think I'm just over like 9,300.
Yep.
So we should be hitting that soon, probably in the new year, closer to the end of spring, early summer. And I'm really excited for that. And yeah, so we'll be doing that then, which is kind of, it's crazy to think about. You know? Oh, she's under the couch.
That's okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to-
It's just kind of crazy to think about that 10,000 people are watching my video or have subscribed to my videos. But part of that is also, it's a bit frustrating because all of my analytics are pretty good, considering I have good watch time, I have good click-through rate, I have good engagement. I have actually great engagement. My like ratio is very good. But YouTube isn't showing me to anyone
New.
Like, all of the people who are here, and I really appreciate you, and I'm very grateful for your support, but YouTube isn't showing me to anyone new.
Yes.
So that's a bit odd, and I don't know why, but it's all right. I can't wait to get there, and it's all because of you guys and my patrons. Thank you so much to my patrons. You are all wonderful.
Daniel Martin is asking if the merch giveaway will be valid in Italy too. Yes, we will ship the merch. If you win it to Teespring, we'll ship it anywhere in the world.
Yeah, so it'll be valid anywhere in the world. So don't worry about that. Just gotta do things to enter when we do that live stream, which we'll also have to figure out. But yeah, it should be fine. Hi, Jub Jub. She came back. Oh, from Floyd Bundy, 1999. Thank you so much. Wow, that's so generous. And he's a little thing. He's a little cartoon boy. It's so cute. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Are you going to You would love to design some merch for me. I would love that.
Yeah, it seems to
Here,
me
my
having to
princess.
do it.
Yeah, Dad's the one who usually helps me design the merch, but we were actually thinking we should do like a
Yeah,
you know?
just to let everyone know, the entity known as Dad. If you go to Annaliese's merch and see the picture that is Hobbs sitting with Oscar, that's actually what Dad drew. He
Mhm.
did all that on the iPad by
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. Thanks for that, by the way, Dad.
Hi, Jobs.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Is it bedtime, Jobs?
I know you're in blue, buddy.
Oh, is he in blue?
Well,
Honey
I
love.
thought he was going into blue.
I know.
We might have a special friend coming onto the stream. Just give us a minute to maybe coax him out.
Did you miss the Doom Girls? No, they have not joined us yet.
No, they have not joined us, and thank you again for your super chat. That was very generous and kind. And after our friend that's coming up now, oh, here
Okay, I'll take Higgledy Biggledy.
he is. Yeah, that's just for
I'll just take the whole thing. Thank you.
Come here, big boy. Oh, hi, baby. Hi, honey. Oh, sweetheart. Here's our beloved mascot.
I thought Oscar was a mascot.
Well, fine. Here's our beloved ruler. There we go. Say hi, Hobbs. Don't knock over the camera, though. Yeah, good boy. He's just gonna go into blue. He's not even really in blue properly yet. Ugh.
Medusa the Hognose has a question.
Yeah, I'm reading that right now. Has all of a sudden gone off mice. Do you have any recommendations on helping me, please?
A 7-month-old hognose.
It could be just brumation. They could just be fickle eaters. My hognose Higgins that you just saw, with his previous owner, who had him for 2 years, Higgins only ate 3 times for her in all of the 2 years. And he was in good shape when he came to me. As long as they're not losing weight, it should be okay. If you really are worried, take them to the vet. If you see weight loss, go to the vet. You could try giving them hard-boiled egg pieces. They can eat that.
Watch your mug.
Buddy. Oh. See, this is what happens when they look away from the computer.
Okay.
You told me not to look at the computer. No.
In 5 weeks, Higgins is gone. Well, even with us, Higgins has gone longer than 5 weeks.
Yeah, even with us, Higgins.
It's usually in the winter too. You
Yep.
try,
You could try scenting.
frog legs.
You could try giving frog legs. Where is he? That's glass. You know what that is. I know you're smart enough. He's just being fickle. Yeah, 5 weeks shouldn't be that bad. If it gets really bad, take him to a vet. Or you could try assist feeding, but I would take it to a vet first if you see weight loss. Sometimes hognoses just do that. There are hognoses in the wild who don't eat, who are hatched in the spring and don't eat until after they have brumated for the first time. It's going to be okay. You'll be fine. It can be difficult. It can be stressful. I know. Higgins did not eat with us when we offered him a mouse the first time.
Like the first 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah. Hognoses are like the ball pythons of colubrids. They're dumb, they're cute, they're horrible eaters, and they can be horrible eaters sometimes.
Ball pythons are friendlier though.
Well, yeah. No.
No, okay.
At the pet store, the ball pythons were not friendly.
Yeah, well. He really wants to check out the Chapala enclosure. That's like the field trip enclosure for.
Yeah, this is the field trip enclosure for our other garter snakes. We just let them see going on in there. Do you need to brumate hognoses? No, you don't. Not really. It's a choice. You can. It might help them eat faster, but there are always risks with brumation too. So I would just let them be. You don't need to. It's just like a corn snake. You don't really need to brumate them at all. If you're breeding, brumation helps with the breeding process, but it's not necessary. For hognoses, brumation might be necessary, though. I don't know. I don't know much about brumation for hognoses.
You mean for breeding, right?
Yeah, for breeding. I'm glad I could help. Good luck.
So, Cotafago says, do you ever get to the point where you want to just cut loose and buy several of your bucket list snakes? And do you get any pushback from others in the house?
Well, we keep saying no more snakes, and then one of us, Dad, finds a snake on Kijiji or an animal on Kijiji. Is like, oh, but it's so cute. Look at it. Oh no,
Okay, hold
he's
on.
all for sale.
Name
Oh.
5 times when that's happened.
Chapalas, Romeo, Tassara. Let me see here. Callie.
No, Tassara you wanted, because we were
Yeah,
looking at
Tassara's not right. Sorry, Tassara's not.
You wanted there was a rainbow boa that you had found, and then the same person was selling
I don't know.
Tassara.
A bunch. There are more than just 5. I can almost guarantee. Actually, Mom might have been the one responsible for the Chapalas and Callie and
Someone
Romeo.
reached out to us for the Chapalas asking if we wanted them.
That
It
is
wasn't us
true.
looking.
That is true, but Mom was the one who was like first, like, well, Dad and I were still like, but we said no more.
That's not possible. Mom's afraid of snakes.
I know, and yet every time you take out a snake and there's not a live stream or camera rolling, she'll steal it from you.
I can't help it if they want to sit with me. Not my fault.
Except for the baby doom rolls. The baby doom rolls boas seem to like me best. Don't know what that's about. Baby corn snakes seem to like Dad the best, though. They're least temperamental with him. Hey, baby girl. Don't go into the cinder block. There you go. So yeah, it can be weird. Yeah, no more snakes. I said that after my first one, Josh Water Snakes. I know the feeling.
We're out of room.
We're out of room. That's our excuse now, is we can't, though we've said that 5 separate times, and then we make the room. Pete, you made the room.
Pete was a special thing. How many pets that aren't reptiles do you have?
2 cats.
Yeah.
That's it. We have 2 cats. And then we have the fish for the guppies here.
It's supposed to be
Isn't it
food.
cuties? They're supposed to be food for the Chapalas, but the Chapalas don't eat them.
But the guppies eat the shed Chapala skin, so how does that work?
Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, we just have Beckett and Oscar, my 2 cats. I think that's it. Hey?
Yeah, we've had rats before. We've had guinea pigs.
Watch his head. Where's he going?
He's through my pocket.
I know.
Oh, that's so cute.
Stop kissing the snakes. Stop it.
No. I love them too much.
Any experience with water
I
pythons?
guess Hobbs would be the closest.
Yeah, Hobbs will be the closest. I mean, I held a rock python.
No, it was a water python.
It was a water
The one that
python?
bit you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I also got bitten by baby macklets too.
That's true.
It was at the last expo, the big expo. Not the November 5th one, sorry. There was one on November 5th. I'm talking about the big CRBE expo.
That was in September.
That was in September. I got bitten by a water python, a baby water python, and a baby macklets. But the baby macklets calmed down pretty okay. And I mean, for being partially in blue, I think, maybe. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But in a loud place, full of lights, in a tiny container, after being in a truck for who knows how long, that was a pretty calm snake. If someone did that to me, I'd be throwing punch after punch. I wouldn't just, okay, everything's fine.
I've seen you punch. It's not that big of a threat.
Okay. See you in a minute, Paranoid Princess. Have fun. Bye, Chris. Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like dogs? What's your favorite breed of dogs?
I used to think when I was little that I was like a dog and cat person. Like, oh, I don't really like one over the other. But while I like dogs, I don't think I really want to own one. Maybe a corgi. But, because corgis are my favorite. But I'm a cat person, I think. A cat and snake person.
No.
Am I?
It's really off-brand for you.
I know. No, I think I'm a cat person, really. Well, I love dogs, and whenever I see a dog, I'm like, oh, it's a dog. Can I pet it? I'm a cat person.
You're
I'm
a you
cat
love
person.
whatever animals in front of you person.
Yeah, but if there's a difference, if I can
Yeah.
choose between hanging out with a kitten or a puppy, I'm choosing the kitten.
Mm-hmm.
But I love how honest and brutally honest and loyal cats are. Dogs, they love everyone. Most of the time. I'm talking generally. Dogs will love everyone. Oh, you're petting me? Great, you're the best person on earth. My owner's petting me? Great, you're the best person on earth. This stranger's petting me? Great, you're the best person on earth. Whereas cats are like, yeah, okay, I like this stranger, cool, but I like my person better. And I think I like that honesty with cats best. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a different kind of bond with the cat than there is with the dog, and I really like that.
Do you want to talk about names?
Sure, we can talk about names. So, I did a video where I discussed the names of where not all of my reptiles' names came from, but, like, what I named some of my reptiles and why. We talked about Jub Jub, we talked about Hobbs and Callie, we talked about, I think, the Chihuahuas, I could be wrong. No, we didn't talk about the Chihuahuas. I think we talked about Monty. We talked about Dressara and Romeo. We talked about a bunch of them. And people were like, I'd love to see a part 2. Great. Everyone who watched the video loved it. And they commented and they asked for a part 2. And I was like, great. Yay. Lovely. But YouTube did not show it to anyone else. That video did horribly in terms of views. And I feel bad because the people who watched it really liked it. But YouTube didn't. So I kind of feel bad about that. So, to make up for it, for the 38 people who are watching, thank you. Good choice of streams. I will talk about names of snakes that I have, or animals that I have.
That weren't featured in that video.
That weren't featured in that video. If you want to go, just go watch it. I don't would do that, but you're just going to have to go and find it and click on it.
After?
Sorry. After this.
So I'll
Stay
find
here.
I'll find the snake that wasn't in
Please.
that, if I can remember who you covered,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can just talk about a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember off the top of my head who was
I'll
included
do
in
that
that.
now.
I think we did most of the garters.
Nope, I don't think we covered the garters.
Did we not?
No. Although I think you filmed some stuff that you cut out of editing too.
Is it laggy?
Oh no. Okay.
No. Okay, good. Yeah, dogs are like having a constant toddler.
Yeah, I've had cats my whole life. My parents had 3 cats before I was born, and I kind of grew up with them a little bit. Beckett was my first cat that was actually like mine, and I got her when I was 6.5. It's been 9 years. She's getting old, and she's never allowed to die.
She was 6.5 months old,
Yeah, I was 6.5 years old.
and Beckett was 6 months old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Oh
she's my favorite. Oh, Johanna. Yeah.
Is it safe, or is she gonna try to eat Hobbs?
I don't
I
think
bet she
she
could take
can.
She could take him.
So this is Johanna. She is my California king snake. So we're going to talk about names. See how pretty she is. She's a reverse stripe for anyone who wants to know her more. She's a really, really good snake. Talk about. You have a pet skunk?
Oh my goodness!
I love that. Oh, skunks are the best. Whenever we see a skunk or raccoon in the backyard, Mom's like, don't you dare go out and talk to them. And I really want to go out and talk to them, but Mom doesn't let me.
No, sorry.
I
Squirrels
wonder
are
why.
enough.
Her name is Tizzy. Oh, that's the best name for a skunk. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Thank you for that tidbit of information. I am very happy. Now, her name is Johanna. Transitions.
Transitions, yes.
Her name is Johanna, and before she tries and eats me, because I smell like snake, we watch a lot of the IT Crowd. It's a TV show on Netflix.
I think
It's my
everybody knows
favorite TV show. I have rewatched it so many times. I can quote the first episode word for word, scene by scene. Sorry, I'm reminiscing about the show. And in one episode, Moss and the German, Moss, one of the main characters, goes to a German who advertised cooking classes because he thinks Jen, one of the other main characters, says, "Oh, you should get out more. You should try being with other people to experience different things in life. You know, normal human things." And yeah, Moss goes, and the German was a cannibal who tried to eat him, but his English wasn't great, so saying, "I want to cook with you," meaning that the German wanted to, Johann, the German, wanted to cook with Moss, as in eat him. So,
Hilarious misunderstanding. They have a
hilarious
hearty laugh over it.
misunderstanding. Yep, they do. And so I have 4 plains garter snakes called the IT Crowd. They're named after the 4 characters of the IT Crowd: Moss, Roy, Jen, and Richmond. And we named her, originally her name was Johann. And
because Johann was a cannibal.
Originally her name was Johann because she's a California king snake, and when full grown, she'll get to a size where she would be able to eat the IT Crowd. Hence, Johann the Cannibal for the IT Crowd. But then we found out she's a girl, so Johanna. And there you go. That's the name of my king snake. Really roundabout story, but that's what she comes to the live streams for, eh? It was my rambling. Yeah, I figured I'd throw in an A there. You can't have them in Virginia. Virginia's pretty, but that makes me sad.
You can't have
Skunks.
them here either.
Yeah, you can't
Skunk.
have them here
You can't
either.
have skunks here either.
Can you have a raccoon here?
No.
Oh. You can't have a Canada goose here either.
I let her see the skunks. I just don't let her go out and play with them to make friends with them.
Yeah, I really want to feed them every time I see them. I'm like, oh, what can I give them? Mom's like, nothing.
Don't feed the skunks.
No.
We already have a squirrel that comes into the house to get food.
Yeah, Charlene is gutsy. Beckett's the only one I worry about with Charlene, though. But I feel like Charlene could take her. Do you want to hold her? That way she doesn't end up trying to eat me or Hobbs.
Come here, Johanna. Johanna. Sweet.
I love how you give Richmond the...
The love he deserves.
Hey, my sister's here! Hi!
If you're cold, they're cold.
I know! Dad and I really wanted to make like an insulated warm box for them. That way, because Charlene and...
Let them in, Alex.
Yes. Oh,
Canada geese are not mean.
Canada geese are not mean.
Well,
They
that's
are
true.
not. What's true? We befriended any ravens? Not
Feel
yet.
little Lester right now.
I really want to befriend the ravens. Like, ravens are awesome. Crows are awesome. I'd love a murder of crows, and they bring you little shiny things. I love little shiny things. Open door policy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. Charlene, Dad was feeding Charlene at the back door, and what we'll do is we have a chair there so that she can come jump up on our lap, we give her some food, and then she can go. Except Charlene was cold and decided to sit on the couch arm for 5 minutes, and Dad literally tried pushing her out the door, and she didn't move. She just stayed inside for 5 minutes, and then squawked at him, and then when she was done and warmed up, she was like, okay, bye, and just jumped out the door again. Like, she thinks she owns this place, and I'm pretty sure she does.
Well, she's come to find you at your bedroom window or the bathroom window.
Yeah, Mom and I were doing our makeup for fun in the bathroom one day. It was like midday, too, on the second floor of our house. And Charlene, we go, like, sitting on chairs in the bathroom, and then all of a sudden we hear something at the screen of the window, this tiny little window that was open maybe this much. And I look, and I see just a furry beige belly.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlene was at the window because she wanted some food. Yeah. They're Cobra chickens. They're awesome. Yeah, I love Canada geese. I would love to own a Canada geese. No wild animals like you. I'm sure that's not true. Wild animals just are kind of most people aren't nice to them. You have to understand. Like with a lot of the squirrels, they're very skittish, but a lot of the people around there will chase them out of their backyards, yelling at them and banging stuff and throwing stuff at them. And that's what they come to expect from us humans. So if you're just gentle, you keep your distance, you show them that you give them food, and then you walk away.
Paranoid
They're
Princess
gonna
is
end up
asking, she missed it. What is Charlene?
Charlene is our squirrel in the backyard. Sorry for not explaining. She lives across the road, and I worry because she has to cross the street to get to us, and I always worry, and I just wish she would move into our backyard.
You did a
She
video
doesn't.
on Instagram.
I did.
Was that back in August
I don't know.
or something? Over the summer, there was a
Charlene
video
wanted
of
a makeover.
Charlene and Annaliese feeding her in the backyard some nuts.
Yeah, it was on Instagram. Charlene's a really gutsy squirrel, though.
We should not make her a squirrel a squirrel house. No. She's no. She's not coming in this house. You just want her to live in one of the trees
Like
in the
Mark
backyard.
Rober did.
Yeah,
We
like
saw
that.
We saw those videos. That was awesome.
It was pretty awesome. I would love to do that for Charlene, but we have
It's
reptiles that
fantastic.
need. Oh, right. Mark Rober, he has I think it's a 3-part series of doing like squirrel Olympics in his backyard where he sets up a bunch of things for the squirrels.
Obstacle courses, yeah.
Like an obstacle course for these 4 squirrels in his backyard. I would love to do something like that, but unfortunately, we have to do tank builds instead. So
You mean for the pets in the house?
yeah, we have like 20 different squirrels, I think, that cycle through. Maybe not 20.
I'd say
Maybe
a good
closer
10.
to 10.
Yeah.
But we have, I think, 5 different black squirrels, and I can only identify 3. And I think we have like 5 or 6 different gray squirrels.
But only Charlene and Blondie are like.
Charlene,
screen,
Blondie, and Makeup. Makeup's one of the black squirrels, but he looks like he's wearing contour on his cheeks, like they're like a light golden. So I named him Makeup. And then we have Blondie, who's a very like silvery gray squirrel. She's beautiful, but her extra fluff makes her look like she's wearing snow pants, so she wobbles when she walks for the winter. Blondie's still skittish, but she's very brave squirrel.
She comes to me and she takes it from my hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she comes
she's
to me
getting
too. She's definitely warming up to us. And then Charlene will climb the screen and demand food by yelling at us, and then jump in our lap and try and steal it from us immediately. So, yeah.
All right, let's get back on track with reptiles. Why don't you talk about your plans for 2023?
Alex called you haters. Do you want to put Hobbs back? He's kind of hurting my neck. He's hefty.
He hefty.
He
Yes,
hefty.
he is hefty.
Why use men words when.
Why use big words when small words do trip?
Come here, buddy.
Oh,
She's hurting my. He is hurting my. Was hurting my neck muscles. There we go. I got a proper sentence. Can I finish my coffee? Almost. Okay. What do we have to
2023.
talk about?
Your paper's right there.
Ah!
Jobs someone knocked it down.
Probably Hobbs. Oh, we need to talk about why I'm not at the expo. But you can see that there.
We're supposed to be the expo.
So, there's an expo going on today in Toronto. Adam is there, as I mentioned earlier. He's been posting about it all morning. Definitely go and check on that. But I'm not there. And that is because, have you ever had an ingrown toenail? They are awful. My dad has a bad ingrown toenail on one of his feet, but he's not good at for freezing, so he just rips it out every 6 months. And anyways, he passed that on to me. So I was dealing with a bad ingrown toenail recently, and I'm still kind of healing from it. I don't want to be on my feet for 6 hours straight.
Well, you can't wear shoes yet properly.
And I can't even wear shoes yet properly. So it's a bit not fun. Oh, someone did mention that they wanted to see some babies, so here they are.
Well, here, a couple.
Here are a couple of the baby gym rolls. Let's see if I can cover my face.
We get Romeo or Design more fun.
These guys have grown so much, by the way. Like, They are so much bigger than they were when they were first born.
Well, that's kind of how they work.
On account of growing.
Anyways, these guys have grown so much, and they're still so curious. I think they have taken 2, maybe 3 meals so far. But they're starting to eat properly, taking it when we offer. They're so cute. I'm so happy we have these. I still can't believe that we have these.
So Medusa the Hognose asked that she wants a big, where did it go now? A big constrictor. What would you recommend? Preferably nothing over 8 feet.
A Dumeral's boa. These guys get to like 6.5 feet max for the females. I mean, obviously there will be some outliers. They're very gentle, calm snakes. They start out a little bit smaller than this. I think that I'm about to have a visitor of an adult. Who is it? Oh, it's Romeo.
Do you want me to take babies? And then I'll give it back to you in a second.
Have a comparison.
Here, 1 second. I'm just going to come over here.
Oh, there we go.
Oops, sorry. Here is the dad of those babies, Romeo. Oh, he's a big boy.
Put them on the table now.
Hey, baby. So these guys are really gentle. They're very lazy snakes. In fact, their scientific name literally translates to lazy or useless snake. They're strong though, but they don't move. These are great lap snakes. You can sit and watch a movie with them, and once they get comfortable under a blanket on your lap, they don't move. I'm not kidding. In the wild, they will stay in the same spot looking for food and waiting in ambush for it for months at a time. But just size comparison, how much they grow. This is his baby. And this is...
Well, mom's the same size. Right?
Yeah, the mom and dad are the same size here. And this is the size of... Just look at their head difference. He's so small. Oh, he's off the table.
Okay, I'll take the baby.
So Cotafago says at 6 years, my male Dumer is at 6.5 feet, which is really big for a male. That's how big Romeo is too.
That's how big Romeo is. Romeo's a big boy. Apparently, so is your male. Yes, they are Dumeral's boas.
Are they diurnal?
These guys are ephemeral, which means they are almost alive whenever they want. Kind of true. They are awake. Hi. Whenever they want to be. They sleep most of the time.
Yes.
Kind of imagine cats. What cats do for a sleep schedule. Kind of like them, but they sleep more. Oh, hey baby. Ball pythons of the boa world, but they eat. Yeah, that's kind of right, exactly, but a bit bigger. So maybe giant ball pythons of the boa world, but actually eat. Yes.
He's uncommonly big for a male, though.
Yeah, he is a very uncommonly sized male. Usually they're about 4 feet. Sometimes they're really small at 3 feet. But yeah, he's a big boy. But they're both very gentle. Both parents, absolute sweethearts. Romeo is different in that he has a bit more muscle than Tassara, my female. And he holds himself more stiffly, I guess. Whereas Tassara is more used to being held in the air. Romeo's not. Yeah. But they're curious snakes. When you have them out, they are curious snakes.
They love being outside.
They love being outside, yeah. When we put them outside, they'll settle somewhere and they'll just sleep. They'll just settle somewhere in the sun and shade. They'll make sure they're covered in both. And then they just deflate, and you can see the moment that they relax and fall asleep. And then when you pick them up, they leave an indent in the grass. Oh, okay, let's see what else we have to talk about before we go. Okay. I want your opinion. what do you want to see? If you have any suggestions for what content you might like to see for 2023 videos, we're trying to get a bit ahead in videos because we've been kind of struggling to keep up with the demanding algorithm. So if you have some suggestions, that would be amazing. Yes, you should want a doom rose boa. They're awesome. Awesome snakes. I recommend them. They're about as easy. If you can take care of a corn snake, you can take care of a doom rose boa. I'm not kidding. They are easy to take care
Well,
of.
in terms of
You just need more space.
in terms
Yeah,
of
you just-
requirements, right?
You just need more space. They're easy to take care of in terms of requirements. They don't eat as much once they are adults as a corn snake at all. I feed mine once every 2 months. The next time they eat will be in New Year's. It actually might be on New Year's that they eat, eh?
They eat on Halloween.
Yeah, they eat on Halloween. So yeah, these guys are super easy. You do need a bigger enclosure though. You still need to follow they need to be able to stretch out fully along one side rule. But they're great. They're great snakes. I highly recommend them.
Non-binary programmer. I think you answered this one in the comments of that.
Maybe.
That snake smelling video.
It's just like how we don't get sick from smelling everything all the time.
Well, we do though.
Or sometimes, yeah, but like they're programmed, or not programmed, but they are biologically, they have. Okay, I guess I should explain it this way. My Tagu, Jub, she can eat rotting meat and be perfectly fine. We can't. It's kind of the same for them being able to smell everything with their tongue, like lick everything all the time and not get sick. It's the same thing. They're able to handle those kinds of bacteria because they're built differently than you and I. If we went around doing that, we'd probably end up in the hospital. Don't do that. Don't try that. But these guys should be perfectly fine.
I gotta write that down. Don't lick everything. Mike Van Eck wants to know if they poop more than a corn snake.
No.
Just larger when
But-
it happens.
It's about the size of a German Shepherd's poop when they do.
They every 3 or 4 months they.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every 3 or 4 months. Sometimes it's a little longer. Sometimes it's a little less. But they do. It's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not small though.
It's an event.
Yeah, it is an event. You walk in the room and you're like,
Walnut poop smell. Yeah.
it's almost as if. So that's why I'm so sick all the time, Paranoid Princess. What size is the doom rolls enclosure? I think right now we have them in a 3x3 by 6.5.
Yeah, 6
So,
by 3
yeah.
by 2.5.
2.5.
They are the perfect boa for some people, not for everyone, because some people like sand boas instead. But these guys are awesome.
You should explain that keeping them together isn't always a good idea, even though.
Yes, I have a video on cohabbing doom rolls boas. Go watch that if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And I hope I explained it all really well in the video. But if you have any more things about it, feel free to comment in the comments of that video. Thanks. Team Sand Boa. Yep. Josh Water Snakes. That's, yeah. Woo.
Yes, they
I
are.
bet. Because, yeah. When we weren't expecting it, the first time Tassara pooped, because we had her first, and we've had her, she was an adult when we got her. She might have grown a little bit. And first time that she pooped while in our care,
It looked like someone
was-
broke into our house and took a dump.
it really did. Like, we were like, why would someone do this? And then we were like, wait a second, that's hers. It was an event. It's an event, yes.
But now that's normal because we've got Hobbs and we've got Romeo and Tatuba. Like when,
Yeah, we
when
have
we
bigger
first got
snakes now.
Tassara, Tatuba was wee,
Yeah,
but
Tassara
they're
was
the
our
same
first
size now.
sizable snake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we had hops already.
Mm.
At that point.
but he wasn't that big,
He
so
wasn't,
now we're used to the big poops. But
We are. How did Sherman the Worman get his name? The Backyardigans.
No, from MASH.
No,
the backyardigans.
It was the Backyardigans. Sherman's actually mom's boa again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's good.
Okay. Someone earlier asked for lizards, so maybe I'll get Pete.
Yes, okay, take him.
He's sleeping.
Take him.
Pete is.
I
I'm
will take
sorry,
Pete.
but Pete's sleeping.
I think
Pete
he's
should be awake right now.
I saw him.
Okay. Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he woke up. Pete.
Okay, we'll have a fun little guest on just a moment. And might I just say, sorry, Sherman the Worman got his name from the Backyardigans because we love that show. Even still, it has a special place in my heart. And every time I'm like, I should go back and watch that. And then I forget. And then I'm sad. We should go and watch that.
Stop saying
Sorry. Oh, I almost did it.
Yeah, I
again.
know.
Ooh, I caught myself. Did you see how good that was? Great.
Yar indeed.
Hi, Nate. I know you've been in the chat before. I meant to say hello. I'm sorry. I have missed the hello so far. Hello. He's one of my patrons. Oh no. I just did it.
Oh,
After 2 times.
right
Forcing
after
it.
Jelly Turtle says you're getting good.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. Hi, Chantel Scritters. Welcome back. Okay. Now I've forgotten what I was going to
Pete.
talk about.
No, Backyardigans. We were talking about
Yeah,
Backyardigans.
Backyardigans. That's where he's from, because Sherman the
Worman.
Worman. So that's Sherman the Worman. Pete. Okay, so I have 2 bearded dragons. Pirate Pete, he's our newest addition. And I also had Rosa Rosebud. She was our first bearded dragon, and she was always been elderly. And so while I objectively, I'm like, yeah, bearded dragons are cool. They're great, lovely, all of that. I didn't quite get all of the hype, I suppose, if that makes sense. Like, I still understood, like, they're great. They make great pets, all that, fun, yeah. But I never really got,
The activity level and the adventures that they like to go on kind of
yeah,
thing
it
with
just
Rosa.
wasn't really interactive. Rosa's elderly. And I mean, in her previous home, they fed her blueberries and hundreds of crickets at a time. She was overweight a little bit. She was elderly and lazy. She still is lazy. And she sleeps in really weird positions. Like, really weird.
That seems to be a common beardy thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyways,
Yeah.
I kind of understand now with Pete what Adam was always talking about with Diamond being his buddy, his favorite, showing the love for Diamond that I feel for my cat Beckett, that you are never allowed to die, that. I kind of get that with Pete now that we have him. I understand that more. He's, and I say this lovingly, but he's dumb. As in, when he feels a bout of angsty rage, he climbs up his log to where his UVB thing is and will start head bobbing there and ends up smacking his face off of the
He's
UVB
very
thing.
dark. I think he
He's
just come out.
so-
He's so cold. He needs to eat too. He's bromating.
We think he's going down into brumation, yeah. 1 minute. He's covered in dirt. My cutie pie. Oh, it is my baby. I haven't held him in a couple of days. He's been kind of brumating himself, which is something bearded dragons do. There, you can say hi to him. Hi, Pete. He's like, why are you talking to me?
Not everyone might know about his story, so.
Yes. So his name is Pirate Pete because of the lack of feet and toes on this paw and tip of his tail. Yes, I'm going to snuggle him for warmth. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's so sweet, though. He hasn't gone for my ears yet. But I feel like one day he might if I wear earrings that he thinks look like bugs. But yeah. Pete was housed the way many young baby beardies are housed, which is with other beardy babies. But sometimes one of them gets bigger than the rest quicker, or one of them falls behind in size and then gets picked on. Or sometimes they're all the same size and one mistakes the other one's feet for crickets. Any of those reasons could be why Pete had lost his back legs, but now he's mine, and we have named him Pirate Pete. And he is a sweetheart, and I love him, and he does great at birthday parties, but he's spikier than Rosa. But he's almost painful to hold. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll hold him on my arm, and then, I have so much dirt on my hands from him. I might need to sneeze. Oh, I don't want to sneeze, though. Because when I sneeze, I, like, scream.
Jesus.
And you need to cover his poor little ears there if you're going to sneeze.
Yeah, I suppose.
Chantel's Critters says she saw Adam today and gave him a pickle. How nice.
Oh! That's very nice of you. Anyways. Sorry, he's just so cute and dumb looking, isn't he? Again, say this with love. Ooh! BD Lexin, $10. Thank you so much for the $10. Thank you for all the work you do. Also, plug for your Patreon. Thanks. If anyone is thinking about becoming a patron, there's a lot of great content, funny and cute pictures. Well, thank you for that. That's very nice of you to say. I really appreciate the support, and I appreciate the little super chat. Thank you so much. That was very kind. Oh, yes, do you appreciate too? He appreciates it too. He's just, yeah, he appreciates it too.
What else did we want to talk about today, my love?
I don't know.
Check your list.
Can't see through that great. Why do I have more dirt on my hand? Oh my goodness.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm reading.
Sound it out.
Anyways. Oops.
What, Jacob's Wild Adventure, what's your dream reptile?
I don't know. A Bolin's python? An anaconda? I don't know. So many things. I would love to have like a copperhead.
Dragon.
I know. I wanted to say Komodo dragon, but I was like, I do want to be reasonable. I would love to have a copperhead, but I don't want... Oh! Bobby C. $20. Thank you so much. That's so generous. I second that. Love being a patron on this channel. That's so nice. Oh, thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of your support. I know that I say that a lot, but it's because I do appreciate it truly, and it always blows my mind. Green or yellow anaconda? Green. They're just so pretty. I love them so much. I know they get bigger, but
Bigger? They get bigger. They're on the bigger side. Is it?
they get bigger than a yellow anaconda.
Yes.
I'm correct.
But that's true.
Yeah. But I would love a Bolin's python. Honestly, I think that's maybe the biggest dream reptile. Or maybe, like... I already have a tegu.
Josh says that you've offended Bjorn now.
I'm so sorry, Bjorn. I love yellow anacondas too. The first ever and only anaconda that I've actually ever held was a yellow anaconda, and they were a sweetheart. Love Bjorn. Bjorn's amazing. Yeah. Bjorn is amazing. Yellow anacondas are amazing. I just want a bit of a bigger anaconda because they're awesome and cool, and they could give such a hug.
Yep. That's one way to
It would be
describe
the
it.
best hug of your life, but it would be the last. Anyways, go check out Josh Watersnakes' channel. Bjorn is his yellow anaconda. It's great snake. Great content. Go on, check him out.
And he has Yennefer too, right?
And he has Yennefer. He has a Macklets python named Yennefer. She is a sweetheart. So if you like Macklets, also go over there and see that.
Another non-biting macklets.
Another non-biting Macklets, yeah. Macklets are nice.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about dream. You were saying a copperhead. Did you want a copperhead?
Yes, I love how pretty copperheads are. Though I know we're not getting a copperhead. I don't actually really want to own a copperhead. I would just like the idea of owning a copperhead. They're so beautiful, though. Like, they are stunning snakes. But I know they smell. I know they're bitey. But they're only bitey because they're very scared.
They smell? I just know they
Copperheads,
smell.
Yeah, they're like
stinky.
the
Their poops
flare.
are-
They're regarded as ferrets, almost, in that you don't want one because they're gonna not smell good. It's not because of the venom; it's because of the stench, apparently. But
their poops.
I don't care about what ferrets smell like.
Bryce talked about that.
Yeah, I think so.
Remember.
That's another
Yeah.
channel people should check out.
Yeah, Bryce Broom. Go check him out. I think he just came back actually too.
Yeah, I started posting again.
Yeah, he actually had COVID, but he started posting again. So go check him out.
He's from South Africa.
Yes, he is. What is your opinion on Brazilian rainbow boas? They're pretty. Brazilian rainbow boas are really pretty, though. They're odd snakes to hold as they are strong, they're stronger than you would expect for a snake that size, but they're beautiful.
And feel like being randomly bitten at weird angles.
Sometimes Brazilian. Oh, right, because that was a Kijiji ad, right? Yeah, that was the one that we found Sarah through. There was this Kijiji ad. Kijiji is Canadian Craigslist for a Brazilian boa that I think I found. And we found Tassara through that ad as the person who was selling the Brazilian rainbow boa was also selling Tassara. And their description of the Brazilian rainbow boa was, great snake if you want to be bitten at odd angles and from weird positions constantly. Great. We actually considered getting that snake. I don't know why, but we did.
Because it'd be fun.
No,
It would've been
you two
funny.
thought about that, and I said no.
Oh, a sunbeam snake. Oh, sunbeam snakes really are cool, but they're not. Yeah, you're right.
Didn't Clint just do a video on sunbeam snakes not long
He
ago?
did. I don't think we actually watched it. I think we were like, oh, let's put that in our watch history. That way we can watch it later when we have time. And then we didn't go back and watch this. We need to watch that.
Jacob's Wild Adventures is asking if you're ever going to get a venomous snake.
I mean, I have garter snakes and hognose snakes. Does that count? Maybe one day I'll get like a mangrove snake
Or a false water
False water
cobra.
cobra.
or a false water cobra. Oh,
But nothing like truly hot. Right?
yeah, no, nothing truly venomous. I don't like. I like to be able to cuddle with my snakes. I don't want to have to wear like literal armor in order to cuddle with my snake. You know, I want to be able to do this with them, and I can't do that with like a rattlesnake. Well, I mean, I would love
You could
to.
do it once.
I could do it. Well, I could do it multiple times. Just gotta have anti-venom right on hand, right there. But I would also love a false water cobra. That's a dream snake. Their eyes are just so big. Their eyes are so big. Oh, they look so cute. Yeah, there are a lot. Yeah, no, none that are not. Only rear fang venomous. Nothing with front fang venomous. Nothing like that. Yeah. But yeah, I think that'd be it.
We
that
know
I've got.
people though with that. Maybe we can get them borrow one for a video.
Yeah, we do know someone who has a bunch of venomous snakes, and that would be really cool. They're getting lavender false water cobras soon. That would be really beautiful.
Lavender falsies.
Mm-hmm.
We almost
Wasn't
got
that what Cody had?
no. I think
No, they were pastel or something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We almost got him and he scooped him.
We almost got a pair of false water cobras, and we were like, where would we put them? Like, that is a good point.
And while we debated the
Someone
Leviathan
else.
reptiles,
Leviathan reptiles
Swooped
scooped
in and
Yeah.
that's okay. Cody's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a great guy. Great keeper. Yeah. Some venom is only deadly the first time. I suppose you're right.
Jelly Turtle says you could have found three. You know, it's true. We don't actually need the bathtub.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
don't
word.
need the bathtub.
We could shower downstairs. And
We don't need the couches. We can just sit
we
on
could
the
just
floor.
stand all the
Yeah.
time.
It would be great for our posture. Just saying. It's a great idea.
Mm.
Don't need the kitchen table. We'll eat on the floor.
I
With
feel
the
like
cats.
okay. No.
Pete's such a good boy. Inland taipans are perfectly safe, having never killed anyone. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Bobby. See, I agree. I have space, but honestly need more outlets.
Yes. That
Accurate.
it's difficult to find a place to plug in the vacuum now. Like it really is. I'm like, oh, I see the outline of a socket there. Never mind. It has 2 extension cords. Great.
Turn off some
Let's
lights.
see.
Turn on the vacuum.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
You might want to mention the heat lamp thing we learned about.
Oh yeah. So be careful who you buy your heat lamps from, because there are heat lamps. Okay. Should I tease? Should I just tell them?
I don't. Oh,
No.
No.
Just
No?
explain about the heat lamp thing.
Okay. So
there is an exciting sponsor.
there is an exciting sponsor coming up. The video should be out mid to later December, so watch out for that. I'm really excited about it. My first sponsor. Oh my goodness. But we found out recently that there's only one company that sells reptile heat bulbs that are actually
No, the hoods.
the hoods.
It's the hoods, not the
I thought it was the bulbs.
No.
No? Okay. Well, the hoods that are actually, if they start a fire, you can actually get insurance money because there are
They're
some
regulated.
Yeah, they're regulated. So lots of heat lamps out there. If you buy them and they start a fire, the insurance company's going to go, well, we can't pay you back because this isn't made for home use. So be careful. Wasn't certified. So be careful. Be careful.
Okay, you have to tell them who
Yeah, it's
makes it.
Exoterra. Go and get Exoterra heat lamps. I realized that, hey, I should probably tell them who to buy them from, not just make them scared and leave them be. Sorry about that. Exoterra is the ones who actually have certified heat lamps. So go and buy those because, yeah,
And you're protected.
then you're protected.
So that was a terrifying thought because very few of our heat lamps are Exoterra.
Yeah, that was scary. We're changing them over now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of the heat lamps we got from just the hardware store, which I would like to think are certified for home use.
No, I think they're like farm use, like they're like for chicken coops and
We learned something.
your heat lamps are probably all safe. Just if
They're
there's
fine.
a thing, your insurance company
Yeah.
might be.
I'm not
Well,
saying they're
yeah.
going to explode or catch on fire spontaneously. I'm just saying if you end up placing it on a windowsill or placing it on the edge of an enclosure that can cause a fire or something, and
Or
a
on
fire
a
does
hardwood
start.
floor.
Shush. And it does actually start a fire. If it's not an Exoterra bulb, the insurance company can say we're not going to pay you for it. That's all I'm saying. Your bulbs are perfectly safe. I've learned something today. Yep. At least that's in Canada that I know.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about over in the UK or Europe. I just know in Canada that's what's going on. Fun.
Is there anything else you had on your list there that your list is there?
Not really.
No, are you good?
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, make sure that you're using the right fixtures with the right bulbs. Yeah, that too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
yes, if you're using heat tape, use a thermostat. Exactly.
Yes, always use a thermostat with that sort of stuff. It can overheat so easily. Yeah. We have a thermostat on our. Actually, we had a thermostat with Monty, and it was working fine. And then one day I went to pick him up, and I was like, I think it was like one day to the next that I was like, that's not the right temperature. And we checked, and it was just like not working. I think it was too cold or something. It wasn't cold enough to cause damage.
Oh, you were gonna because we fixed that thermostat. We got the fuse, and we figured we were gonna do a video because you have to buy a new thermostat if this fuse blows.
Mm-hmm.
But you can spend 20 cents to get a fuse and fix it like that.
Mm-hmm.
You were gonna do a video about that. We never did.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we're gonna do then.
Make note.
Make
Don't
notes.
forget.
Don't
Okay.
forget. If you wrote down, don't lick things. Write down other things.
Fine. Did was there any while I was getting Pete and whatnot? Were there any suggestions for videos? I missed that.
No, there weren't that I know of. Give us suggestions for videos for 2023. What do you want to see? What do you want to learn about? Tell me. So that I know what you want to see. That way I can do things that will hopefully help my channel out. Because you want to see them, which means you're going to probably hit the like
So
button.
Jelly Turtle did. She said a list of all your animals and their names. So that might be something we do at the 10,000 subscriber
Maybe.
live stream.
Well, we should get someone else to do another name talk. Who else?
Goodbye. I love you. That's so sweet.
Oh God.
Oh, he's good for holding too. Okay, have you ever heard of the temperament test? It's when you pick up a cat and you hold them by like their armpits and you swing them back and forth. People do that with kittens.
Gently.
Yeah, you do it gently. You don't just like you just swing their little butts. We tried that with Oscar, and Mom let Oscar let Mom do it to him, which was surprising because he hates being picked up. But when I tried to do it with Beckett, the better of the two to hold, who was more tolerant of that, she tucked in her like elbows and made herself super and slick, and I almost dropped her.
Just like almost slid right down through your
Yeah,
hand.
she almost like just turned into a puddle. So I don't know how she did that, but yeah. Whenever I hold Pete, I think of that temperament test. Oh,
Josh, are you asking what her favorites are of those, or that you want to see those in videos?
sorry, I'm just reading chat. I know, riveting again. Yeah, what are your favorites of boas, pythons, colubrids?
I see.
Yeah. If you want to do a video about early snake evolution, I can send you some papers. Ooh, that would be cool. We did a video, don't watch it again, like 2 years ago. We were actually still with the fireplace as our backdrop for our set. Which is right, it's right there. Haha. And we did a video on early snakes. Oh! We're gonna have her? Okay. And it was kind of prehistoric snakes we talked about, and we were thinking we should redo that one and maybe go more into snake evolution instead of this one was this guy, this is this guy. Cool, right? Nurture all nature, bye. So, actually, that was when we were still saying like, share, comment, and subscribe, and remember to nurture all nature. Bye. We stopped saying that. So that would be a really cool one. Love to see that. Papers. Why? Why?
God.
Anyways, this is Night Monkey. I'm going to hold her a little bit. That way she doesn't just jump away. This is Night Monkey. She is my crested gecko who loves to jump away from me.
She's all fired down right now.
Yeah, she was all sleepy. Freedom. Jump! Yep. Egg-eating snakes. Dad and I were actually talking, I should do a video on egg-eating snakes because they're really cool and how they can eat eggs and how they have specialized to that. That's a really cool...
last night you were talking about that.
Was that last night?
It was last night.
Coincidence.
Jesus.
Oh, okay. Whew.
I like Josh's suggestion of snakes everyone can get, but very few people should.
Ooh. That's a good idea. I don't like making top fives that much. I like watching top fives. They're fun to watch, but I don't really enjoy making them that much, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but you don't have to present it as a top 5.
Yeah, I know, but that would be an interesting one to do. I'd be interested in doing that top 5. Come down to Clint's Reptiles room. I would love to, but I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. He had a bunch of accounts from people about how their reptiles act different from care guides to prove that individuals aren't the sum. That is a great idea. That's a really cool idea from Paranoia Princess. Did you read that?
You can talk to reptilians, like find out what animals you all have in common, and
Yeah. That's a great idea. Thank you.
Say bye to Daniel Martin there.
Goodbye, Daniel Martin.
I'm guessing Gaboon Viper would be the top of that list of snakes that everyone can get, but no one should.
Oh, from Rick Crony, $20 Canadian. Yeah. Thank you so much, by the way. That's so generous. Just stopping by to say hi. Well, hello. I'm glad you're able to make it. Thank you for popping in. This is Night Monkey, by the way, and we'll talk about her name. So my parents got me. I was visiting my grandparents for 2 weeks over the summer, and while I was away, my parents decided to surprise me with Night Monkey and with Frostbite, my white corn snake, my snow motley corn snake. And they had just put this name in as a placeholder for her for a while until I came back to actually name her. But then it just kind of stuck.
Well,
we had gone to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was right after we saw Spider-Man.
Far From Home or whatever. The one where they go over to Europe and with the class.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know. I wasn't there. But they just named her Night Monkey as a placeholder. And then we just kind of...
Well, because she climbs around like a monkey
stuck.
and she's active at night, so
Yeah,
it sort
don't you
of
dare
seemed
jump.
to fit.
She's Oscar's favorite.
Yeah.
Yes. Oscar has broken through the lid.
So many times on
her
multiple different
enclosure.
enclosures.
And he chased her across the living room floor one time.
Mm-hmm. In the middle of the night.
No, that wasn't the middle of the It was early in the morning. It was 6 o'clock.
I remember one time when it was like late. No? Am I wrong? Oh.
Yeah, it was early. It was super early.
Video top good idea. 8 intermediate pet snakes. Maybe. Ooh, a gecko. That is actually really smart in my opinion. Yeah, she's smart, but in a dumb way. You know? Like, she's smart in that how can I get here from here? But then the execution is not smart. You know? She's like, okay. You can see her thinking, okay, if I want to go over there, I need to get here first, and then I can do that to get there. Great. And then she just flops. She has trouble putting her plans into motion. Let's put it that way.
Medusa Hognose, there's a whole video about the Chapala Paludarium setup that you can watch. Oh, a video about how to tell if your kid is ready for
A pet reptile. Ooh.
That's a good video too. Are you making a list over there?
Sure.
Sure. Good
Yeah. Just writing it all down. It's right under don't lick everything.
That is a great idea, how to tell if your kid is ready for a reptile. But I think one thing to remember with your kid getting a reptile is don't just get the kid the reptile and then be like, you have to take care of it 100%. Goodbye. Treat it like a cat or a dog.
It's your reptile now.
It's still your reptile. Like, treat it like a cat or a dog that you would get your child. You're still part of that animal's life. You are still co-parenting that animal with your child. You're helping them through it. You're not just giving it to the child and then saying, okay, bye, have fun. You still have to make sure that you're there with them through it all. It's still a family pet, even if it is theirs.
Ray was here. We were just talking about this last night too. A video on that topic.
Mm-hmm.
Best ways to interact. Yep.
Yeah.
Jacob's Wild Adventures asked, who is your smartest reptile?
Hobbs.
Or Jubs?
Jub-
or Jubs?
Yeah, Jub. Sorry, I was...
by far, but yeah.
Jub by far. She's my Argentine black and white taiku. If you saw the beginning of the stream, she was here.
She's still here. I don't know where she is.
Is she? I thought Mom put her upstairs.
No, I didn't take her.
She's under the
Oh,
couch.
I thought you said, do you want to go to bed, Jubs? And then took her upstairs. I couldn't imagine that. Wow. Okay.
She's under
cool.
the couch.
Well, then she's under the couch. She's about the smartness of a 6-year-old, right?
I don't know. I mean, people
Something
say
like
something.
that.
I don't know how you measure that, but
But they have better problem-solving skills than most dogs. No, she's not. I'm holding her.
You got her?
Yep. Plus, this leg isn't anchored to jump, so she can't.
Aha.
Well, she still could. She
Badly.
will probably still try, but it just doesn't work out. Setting up enclosures for different budgets.
it's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, I like that idea.
So, but
Like
that
cost-effective.
smartest. So
So Jub and then Hobbs for the snakes. My big Mackless python. I think he's smarter than Callie. But he's also older than Callie, so that could play into it too. Got my first turtle at 11 and figured it out. Turtles can be difficult. I mean, we had 2 turtles in the States. We had Tulip and Tiger Lily. They were yellow belly sliders. We got them from my upstairs neighbor, our first one, who kept her a full-grown yellow belly turtle in a 10-gallon enclosure with an inch of water and a rock. Yep. Whew. We took her home. We put her in a 40-gallon to start off.
No, we had her in a
20.
20 gallon
Was it a 20?
initially.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
okay.
we didn't know.
We didn't know. And then we did a bunch of research. We went to PetSmart. We got a bunch of stuff. And eventually we moved them into like a little pool liner. A little like black pool liner. It was
5
probably
foot
like
pond.
a 5-foot pond liner thingy. And they loved it. We gave them a big basking spot that the cats would bask under too. Oscar would always drink out of the turtle water, and we always joked one day Tulip, our first one, is going to come up and bite his tongue, but she never did. She would come up and see him. I think she tried to nip at his little toe beans once or twice, but she didn't.
They got
He
along.
fell in a couple times, which was funny.
He slipped, yeah. on
Yeah,
the
he
edge.
slipped in a couple times. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, no. Turtles are great. They can be a lot of work, and I don't recommend them to 90% of people because of their size requirements of water that they need, the attention they need, and the amount of work for the filters. But they're really fun to watch, and they can be great pets. They really can be.
So Josh says a video on Opistoglyphus /
Ooh.
rear fang snakes, their venom delivery. So you touch on that on
the next video that's coming out. So Josh will be able to see that tomorrow
Yeah, Josh.
as a patron.
Will be able to see that tomorrow. I think it's part of our Hognose video, which will be coming out to Patreon tomorrow.
Didn't you just do something on fangs?
No.
Like not that long ago. Like you did, like way back you did.
Yeah.
And then I think you redid that video.
I don't think so. Chat, did I refresh that video?
Hold on.
Venom? Did we do a refresh on Venom?
I think it was on snake
No.
venom. That's what it wasn't the fangs. It was venom.
I don't think we did a refresh.
Oh well, you would know. It's your
Well, I also have very bad memory for most things, so
clearly.
the amount of questions I ask, yeah. Ooh, types of scales. That would be a fun video. That would be an interesting
Yeah,
video.
that's a good idea.
Types of scales.
Osteoderms, rough keeled scales, smooth
Oh, I
scales,
see what you
all
mean.
different
Okay.
types of scales and what they're for. That would be a great video.
Someone should be writing this down.
Just wait, Josh, till tomorrow's video. Just wait till then. Okay, my kitty doesn't care at all about our snack, and our snack loves to snuggle into her tail. Yeah, my Oscar used to kind of be like curious about the snakes, like, oh, are we hunting? We did redo
7 months ago. Spicy snake spit. Let's learn about venom.
So that was 7 months ago?
7 months ago.
There
Okay,
you go,
well, no
Josh.
wonder I
7
don't
months
remember
ago.
it. 7 months ago.
But it's not specifically about epistoglyphus. It's in
Yeah,
general.
it's just in general.
So that's a good idea because I think
Yes.
people dismiss them when they ought not to
Yeah,
because they can still be some can be dangerous, right?
some can be, but it's like it's still a snake. You're gonna have some that are as tame as like an old sweet cat, and then you're gonna have some that are going to put you in the hospital. They're still individuals.
Non-binary program, maybe recognizing common health issues. Adam just did that video.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
I think so.
if it may still be just with patrons.
Okay. We talked
Um,
about doing that a while
yeah,
ago, too.
but so it's either just one of the most recent or it'll be out this week.
Yeah,
He talks about that. It's a good video.
it really is. That's a great video, but maybe we could do our own spin on it.
Oh, Josh Hognose toad popping myth, or did we already talk?
Yeah,
about-
I told him wait till tomorrow's video. That will only be out on Patreon so far. You'll have to wait until next week to see it.
Friday.
For the rest of you.
It's this
It's
week.
Friday.
It's Friday.
What are we today?
Sunday.
It's Sunday today?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5-6 days. 5 days,
Yeah.
depending upon how you want to count.
As tame as an angry cat. Exactly. The other day I had Jub out with me. And, okay. So the way it was, I was on a couch. Dad was on like a single person couch with Jub.
A
And
chair.
I had...
That's called a chair.
Sorry, I meant like for like a single seater chair, you know? And I had Beckett on my lap and she was purring and she was being lovely with me. And Jub decided she wanted to come and see me and just kicked Beckett off of my lap. She really like pushed her out of my lap. So, yeah. Bits and bites. Yeah, I've fallen behind on that a little bit. I'm so sorry. We're planning on doing a bits and bites soon. It's just been crazy here. And I don't even know doing what. It's just been crazy. It's kind of become my life is, I don't remember what I'm busy with. I just know I'm busy.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. She's finally calmed down. Now she's pretty good.
Yeah, you've said it, and now,
Yeah, okay. Let's do 2 more minutes, and then we will stop. Because we're losing people. And
We're
we'll
wrapping
be
it up.
almost going for 2 hours, so I think that's a pretty good stream time. It's almost been 2 hours. Ooh, fun.
Ooh, it is fun. Time flies when you're having fun.
Does happen too.
Okay, Jump is in the.
Oh, okay. Hi from North Shields, England. Ooh, that sounds cool. Thank you. Hi from Canada, Southwestern Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, I think you're right, Josh. This could be the longest one. Yes,
no.
please smash that like button.
Yes,
Subscribe
please
if
hit
you're
the
not.
like button. Hit it. It should be
There.
I work on this platform, and yet I'm still like, where's the like button again? Where is it supposed to be oriented?
Well, it depends on what you're watching it on.
It does. So technically, I can be right wherever I point, as long as it's not like directly up or to the side. Maybe. I think the first one was longer, or maybe it was my birthday live stream that was longer. I know we did one for like 2.5 hours.
No,
I think
2 hours, but I think it was pretty close.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that nearly 2 hours ago. Well, thank you. I think live streams, these are fun. I like live streams. I think they're fun. But then again, I am the one hosting the live stream, so I should be thinking it's fun. Otherwise, it would be kind of pointless, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Oh, there was someone who did ask a question about, because you put it out there, like, what do you want to talk about? Someone asked about ball pythons.
Oh,
they
right.
just got one. What can they expect?
So what would you say to someone with a
If
young
you just
ball
got
python?
a young ball python, congratulations. So happy for you. Oh, and thank you for having me on your Instagram live, and thank you for popping over here. I had a great time. Oh, bye, Paranoid Princess. Numbers, but you will have it on mute. Okay, thank you for popping in. Bye. Have fun with whatever you're doing today. Have a great day. Ball pythons. Ball pythons are great. They're adorable. They're kind of dumb, but we love them. They can be smart, and you can make them smart. Make them smart. So, ow! She just bit me.
Did she really?
Yeah. She just bit my thumb. But I did kind of rub on her jaw with my thumb a little bit, so don't do that with most lizards unless they are kind of accustomed to that, because that is the way you can make your lizard open up their mouth. And with her, it's kind of like, ooh, there's something in my mouth, let me chomp down. So I think that was why. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to trick you. I'm sorry. She could also be hungry.
She could be hungry.
Because sometimes we'll feed her with like the thing in our hands. She's scary when she eats. But anyways, that's besides the ball pythons. New studies are coming out now that say you can decide whether your snake is smart or dumb if whatever enrichment you give them decides that they are smart or dumb. If you give them a bare bones tank with barely anything in it, they're going to be dumb. They're going to start creating pathways in their brain that are going to be where they process fear. So everything is going to come through a fear-based place instead of where it should be, which is the normal curiosity-based place. So give them lots of enrichment. Give them climbing opportunities. Every snake will climb if they get the opportunity. They might not do it always. You might not be there to see it happen. But just give them some vertical space to do it. It won't hurt. It'll just give them some extra stuff. I would recommend maybe putting paper or painting the sides and back of your enclosure black, as it might help them feel a bit more secure if you see that they are getting more stressed out. Don't be surprised if they don't eat. It's a ball python. They're kind of known for it. If you start to see weight loss, if they haven't been eating for a little while, take them to a vet. It's probably going to be fine. You might end up needing to assist feed or give like carnivore care. I don't know. Take them to a vet if you are getting concerned if they stop eating. But yeah, socialize them while they're young. I'd recommend starting off with like 15-minute handling sessions a day and work up as they get more used to you and you used to them. Just, yeah, give them a good enclosure that's enriching. Make sure, if you want, you can put them in a more busy place of the house or one where you and your family will be often. Or you and your pets, whatever. Just closer to where you are more likely to be, because then they'll be more used to you, your noises, your scent, your activities, your movements before you even hold them. It might make them a little bit more nervous in the meantime, in the first few weeks before they adjust, but it should end up helping you out in the long run. If you see that they are too nervous there, obviously move their tank to a room that might be more quiet, or it doesn't get as much traffic. That might be better, but just give them choices, try things out. It'll be scary a little bit, but you're going to do okay, and you should be pretty good. All right, was that good?
I think that's great.
Okay.
If you have them in a bin, take them out lots.
Yeah. If you have them in a bin, take them out lots and lots and lots. and give them proper enrichment in that bin. Don't just, here's a paper towel, here's a hide, here's a water dish. Give them rocks, give them fake plants, give them everything in that bin if that is the only thing you can house them in. Give them everything and take them out all the time. Give them the best chance you can to let them be smart. Okay? Gonna do great. Believe in you. All right, bye, Kate. Yeah, we're gonna probably end the stream now too. Thank you so much for popping by. I did have a lot of fun as well. I'm going through the old videos to find the longest live stream. I found a 100 sub special.
Oh God, don't watch that.
Please don't watch that. No. Bye, Benusa.
Did you say bye to Knate?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Bear bins are one of the most infuriating things on Instagram. Yeah, I understand that too. Bye, Chantel. Goodbye, non-bear new programmer. All right, goodbye, everyone. I had a great time. Thank you so much for popping in, for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a good time today. And
We'll see you at the 10,000 one.
we'll see you at the 10,000 live stream or next week's video. But that one's not going to be a live stream, so see you in the 10,000 one. I'm not doing a live stream until then. Thank you, Jelly Turtle. All right. Bye, everyone. Hope you have a great day. All right. Let's hit end stream. Okay. Goodbye. Nurture all nature. Nurture all nature. Bye.
You're hilarious.
Should I hit end